Because I would love to see Ryan Garcia, the one that we saw fully hydrated against Devin Haney, against Gervonta.
Oh, it's a problem, bro. He's going to be a problem
For
bro.
everybody.
He's going to be a problem, bro.
Speed is bananas.
Yeah.
You ever see him shadow box, like throw combinations?
yeah,
It's
bro.
like,
Oh, yeah.
is this sped
yeah.
up?
Oh,
How
yeah.
are you so fast?
Can't really hear it, but
Muy mal sonado, but they told me just like very faint.
yeah. Just feature right by the ring corner, so.
Pivot out. Block.
Boxing experts stunned by Ryan Garcia's incredible transformation ahead of Conor Benn fight. With many openly warning Conor Benn that this version of Ryan looked sharper, stronger, and more dangerous than ever before. They suggest that if Conor Benn is not fully prepared for this new level of explosiveness, he could be walking into serious trouble against a fighter who looks fully locked in and ready for a statement performance.
Guys,
It has so much power from short distance, just nothing. Just turns it over.
Yeah.
And he can hit you with.
Ryan Garcia pushes back hard against the criticism around his mental state by pointing straight at his physical condition. He argues that his shredded physique is proof he is disciplined, focused, and fully in control. In his view, the doubts from outsiders simply do not match what he is showing in the gym.
Up.
If I'm not in shape like this, look at this. If I was that bad mentally, why do I look like this? Think with your brain. Why would I look like this? If I'm really that messed up mentally, right? Like people are claiming.
Eddie Hearn gives a blunt assessment of Conor Benn's chances, suggesting the step up at welterweight could expose serious limitations. He questions whether Benn carries enough power and durability at 147 to trouble elite opposition. In his view, Ryan Garcia looks sharper, more complete, and operating at a higher level right now. He warns that confidence alone might not be enough to avoid a difficult night.
I just feel like Ryan's just too sharp, and I think there's a difference in levels between a Ryan Garcia and a Regis Prograis right now, you know what I mean? And I think if Ryan goes in with...
Joe Rogan breaks down Ryan Garcia's fighting style as extremely calculated and dangerous, pointing out how he sets traps and waits for the perfect opening. He highlights the one-punch knockout threat that always keeps opponents cautious. In his view, Ryan's patience and timing make him unpredictable and a constant danger in the ring.
Sets traps, and he's got ridiculous one-punch knockout power, too. He's just such an interesting fighter because his style is so different from everybody else. He's so conservative in the early rounds, throws so few punches, and he lets you work. He lets you work, and you're backing up, and you're always afraid of that power, and he's just moving in, trying to find that opening where he just...
Ryan Garcia warns that people are expecting him to be dominated but insists the reality will be completely different once he starts landing shots. He believes his speed, timing, and sharp reactions will catch Conor Benn off guard. The question now becomes whether Benn can actually handle that early pressure when Ryan starts reading him in real time.
They're gonna be all thinking he's gonna spank me, blah, 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 all this shit.
Right.
And when I get in there and I start hitting him, it's gonna be a whole, cause I'm not one of those fighters that don't have a quick eye. He knows that my eye is quick. He like, I have that.
Eddie Hearn gives a blunt take on the fight, suggesting it is more of a big UK event than a global blockbuster. He points out the star power difference and questions whether Conor Benn belongs at welterweight against someone like Ryan Garcia. In his opinion, the style and level difference makes it hard to see a clear path for Benn to win at 147.
in terms of that fight, I think it's a good fight. I don't think it's a big fight in America. I think it's a big fight in the UK. Obviously, Ryan's a big star in America, Conor's not. Ryan's a bigger star in the UK than Conor is in America, and Conor's a big star in the UK. So, yeah, I don't think it's a fight that's going to do massive numbers, but I like the fight. I think it's exciting. I think at 147, Ryan's a big fight. I don't think Conor should be fighting at 147. I think, I like him up at 160 or up towards that weight class, but I don't see a way he beats Ryan Garcia at 147.
Conor Benn speaks with real ambition as he talks about wanting to create unforgettable nights in boxing history. He is chasing legacy fights and openly calls out names like Ryan Garcia, showing he wants the biggest possible challenge. His mindset reflects a fighter looking for danger and recognition, but it also raises questions about whether he is ready for that level of elite opposition.
The most memorable nights in boxing, you know, the ones where people go, "God, what a fight, what a night, something to remember, history made, legacy made." That's why I'm here. So whoever wants it can get it.
That's who you are. I have no doubt about it. But I asked a very direct question. This is first thing. He don't know me that well yet. Who do you want? Who's the guy?
Garcia.
That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear.
Oscar de la Hoya makes it clear that he is fully behind his fighter, saying if Ryan Garcia wants the fight, then they will make it happen. He stresses negotiation and evaluation, but his tone shows confidence in moving forward with big matchups. It highlights how the fight is not just about desire but also control, timing, and making the right business move at the right moment.
Work for the fighter. Ultimately, if that's the fight Ryan wants, then we're gonna have to evaluate. We're gonna have to sit down and negotiate. And if that's the fight Ryan wants, then we have to make it. You know, I'm for the fighter 1,000%, but it's gonna be very.
Spencer Oliver raises serious doubts about Conor Benn's situation, pointing out the challenge of moving between weight divisions and the long gap since he last competed at welterweight. He warns that the body does not easily adjust after years away from a certain weight. In his view, this kind of physical transition could become a major problem when stepping into a high-level fight like this.
I have to give him a chance, but it's probably quite a slim one. Yeah, but listen, it's about opportunity and we don't know. Conor Benn's been craving for this world title fight. He's been calling it out for a long time. The thing that concerns me, Paul, is when you go up to 160 pound, the super middleweight division, and then you're coming back down to welterweight, you're the division that you used to compete in, but you haven't been there for 4 years. You haven't made that weight for 4 years. I think your body adjusts and and acclimatizes to a certain weight division. And I think
Gareth A. Davies delivers a very direct warning about this matchup, saying Conor Benn could seriously struggle with Ryan Garcia's power and sharp combinations. He highlights the danger of Ryan's left hook in particular and suggests this is a fight where Benn could be stopped if he is not careful. In his view, the power gap and technical difference could lead to a knockout finish for Ryan Garcia unless Benn produces something special himself.
Really struggled at the weight. He's going to struggle against Garcia, who is a massive puncher at welterweight with both left and right hooks, notably that left hook. It's a dangerous fight for him. I think it'll deliver all the way to the fight, but I'm afraid I think he'll get knocked out by Ryan Garcia unless he knocks Garcia out himself. I want to see Devin Haney in with Ryan Garcia as well in the rematch.
Carl Froch does not hold back as he completely dismisses Conor Benn's chances against Ryan Garcia. He questions Benn's resume, asking who he has really beaten at the elite level. In his opinion, Benn has not yet proven himself against top opposition and would be overwhelmed by Ryan's skill and experience. He believes the gap in levels is too wide and suggests this could end in a one-sided beating if the fight happens.
Conor Benn against Ryan Garcia, I think Conor Benn gets absolutely splattered. I've got to be honest, I don't think he's got a chance. He's not there yet, and I've said it before and he gets the ump with me for saying it. But who's he beat? What's he done? Who's his biggest win?
Chris Eubank.
Yeah, but and who's the other kid he beat? Was it Algeria?
Yeah, but he was 43 on
Eubank, you can't say it's a big win. This guy finished Eubank years ago. And
Adrian Broner doubles down on his belief that Ryan Garcia is simply the more talented fighter, saying that pure natural ability will decide this matchup. He is not focused on records or hype, but on what he sees as a clear gap in skill and creativity. In his view, Ryan has faster hands, sharper timing, and a higher boxing IQ that will shine the moment real exchanges begin. He suggests that when talent is this clear, it becomes the deciding factor no matter how tough or determined the opponent is.
What does he do if he fights Conor Benn? Who wins that one?
Ryan.
Ryan?
Easy.
Easy?
Why? No more talent. That fight, the talent will show.
Rolly Romero gives a chaotic but revealing breakdown, suggesting Conor Benn is being built up as a name that attracts massive attention because of the danger surrounding him. He implies that anyone who knocks Benn out will instantly gain major recognition, which adds a darker edge to the conversation. He questions whether the call-outs are genuine or just for publicity, suggesting there could be more talk than action. In his view, Ben might be stepping into situations where the hype is louder than the results, and that could be dangerous against a sharp puncher like Ryan Garcia. He even hints that other elite fighters would likely hurt Ben badly, reinforcing the idea that the gap at top level is wider than many fans realize, and the risk in this matchup is very real once the bell rings.
Conor Benn is a future Hall of Famer.
Why is that?
Because whoever knocks him out cold is gonna be in the Hall of Fame, and is gonna put his face on the Hall of Fame.
So you see him like a dead man walking, so to speak, I guess.
Yeah, no, he has a little bit of energy. You know, he's still got a little bit. You know, he's limping, but you know.
He straight away, called out Ryan Garcia. Ryan's been calling him out. It seems like that's the one that's at least they're both talking about it. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, how about this, right? I made perfectly, like Conor Benn was over there begging for the fight with me, right? All stuff, which we had the whole deal set up, by the way. We had the whole deal set up, but he's over there in New York trying to cause all that commotion, all this stuff, right? He did it for clout. Same thing with this, bro. He might be doing this with Ryan for clout too. Like I said, they're over there trying to make all this stuff right. I'm gonna do that fake beef. And that's the thing. That's why it's like, bro, it throws me off, man. And then you go do all that fake beef, and then you want to go come over here and try to... You act like you're a big, tough guy, and then go run off and not fight. And he might be doing that with Ryan, because Ryan knock him out cold.
You see Ryan knocking Conor Benn out, huh?
Anyone, Devin Haney might knock him out cold. And that's saying a stretch.
That's a Devin Haney compliment from Rolly. It's kind of crazy.
Bro, dude, no. It's not even a compliment. It just shows how bad Conor Benn actually is.
Wade Plemons shifts the focus to official confirmation and fight logistics, explaining that the matchup is being lined up for a major event in Las Vegas. He highlights how big names are being placed on the same card, showing the scale of the promotion and global attention around it. The announcement builds legitimacy around the fight, confirming it is not just talk but something that is actively being planned at the highest level. He also notes how Ryan Garcia's appearance in mainstream media adds to his growing profile outside the ring. This helps frame the fight as a major crossover moment in boxing, where personal rivalry and business promotion are both driving forces behind the event's creation, making it one of the most talked about matchups in recent times.
Because we're going to have Ryan Garcia, Conor Benn in Vegas. We're going to have Canelo and Christian and Billy in Saudi Arabia. So time-wise, they'll both be able to see. You'll be able to see both. Canelo will go first in the morning, and then Ryan will go in the evening. But here he was on Jimmy Fallon. Let's take a listen.
And announce it tonight.
Yes.
When is it, and what can you say about this fight?
I can say that we are fighting September 12th. It will be in Vegas.
Whew.
And the opponent, let's just say he's from the other side.
Yeah, so he obviously means across the pond.
Are you going to fight
He's across the pond. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I thought maybe he was from outer space. Like, all right, this is a lot of UFO talk and stuff like that. So I don't know if it was real.
Yeah, so there you go. I can't even show too much of the Tonight Show, but it was cool. It was cool to see that Ryan Garcia, got the spot on the Tonight Show. He also went on to say one of the big reasons this fight's happening is because things are personal.
Devin Haney delivers a blunt warning, pointing out that he has seen fighters talk big before stepping into the ring and failing to deliver when it matters most. He suggests that all their hype and confidence means nothing if it does not translate into performance on fight night. In his view, this kind of build-up often leads to disappointment when reality hits and pressure becomes too much. He implies that Ryan Garcia must prove himself under real fire rather than just in interviews and social media talk. This adds a serious tone to the narrative, reminding fans that boxing is ultimately decided by execution inside the ring, not predictions or confidence, and that everything will be judged once the first exchanges begin and the pressure becomes real.
Here before, I've seen Ryan Garcia, I've seen a guy do all this talk, go in there and do nothing, so it won't be no different.
Ryan Garcia speaks with intensity about the mental and physical pressure he has been under, defending himself against critics who question his discipline and motivation. He insists that his preparation shows how serious he is, pushing back against claims that he is distracted or unstable. In his view, everything he is doing is part of being a professional boxer, and the sacrifices he has made prove his commitment to this fight. He highlights the emotional and physical grind behind the scenes, suggesting that people do not fully understand what it takes at this level. This adds a deeper psychological layer to the build-up, showing a fighter trying to prove not just his skill, but also his mindset and resilience under constant public scrutiny and expectation.
Conor's got a very explosive, exciting style, but he's never boxed yet at that level, especially at 147. I don't think Conor Benn can beat any of the elite guys at 147.
The final confrontation between Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn shows the tension boiling over into a raw verbal exchange, with both fighters exchanging confident and aggressive words. The energy is chaotic and emotional, reflecting how personal the rivalry has become. Neither fighter is willing to back down, and the back and forth highlights the psychological warfare leading into the fight. Ryan's confidence clashes directly with Conor's aggression, creating a final face-off moment that feels unpredictable and intense. This is where the build-up reaches its peak, as both men try to establish dominance before even stepping into the ring. It leaves fans questioning who is mentally stronger and who will actually carry that confidence into fight night when the pressure becomes physical instead of verbal.
Hey, Ryan, I'll come over there and give you a good ass beating.
No,
How
on
about
God,
that?
bro.
Connor's talking.
Let's go,
I'll
Conor.
come over there and give you a good ass beating. How about that?
Hey, pause. No Diddy, Connor. No, you know ass beating me. You know
Listen,
ass beating me.
I'll come over there and fuck you up. How about that?
Oh, you're getting even more Diddy with it. Come on, stop it, brother.
Listen, lay off the game, mate. Lay off the game. I'll do my own thing.
Hey, lay off the PEDs, man. Lay off the
Hey,
PEDs.
bro, get them eggs out of your mouth, brother.
You're drunk and high right now, I
Connor,
can tell,
hey,
because
Connor,
you're
hey, bro,
an idiot
hey, bro.
talking to me like that.
Hey, I like
Hey, now, hey, Connor, when we gonna see you on that big stage again?
Listen, I'll come over there and fight your boy, no problem. Just give me the
You,
date
hey,
and
you
I'm
will
ready.
not, bro, you will not do it, bro. You suck.
At the end of all this build-up, what is truly at stake is not just another win or loss, it is reputation, legacy, and who actually belongs at the top level when pressure hits. Ryan Garcia looks like the more confident and composed fighter on paper, with experts praising his speed, timing, and natural talent. But Conor Benn brings raw hunger, aggression, and a mindset built for chaos, which means he cannot be written off when the lights are brightest. Mentally, Ryan appears more controlled in how he carries the pressure, while Benn thrives in emotional fire and confrontation. The big question is what happens when that confidence is tested under real fight night pressure. If Ryan starts fast and sharp, it could become a long night for Benn. But if Benn drags him into a war, everything changes in seconds. This is where styles, mentality, and belief collide at the highest level. So the real question is simple: who do you trust when everything is on the line? Are you backing Ryan Garcia's skill or Conor Benn's relentless pressure? Drop your prediction in the comments below.